Welcome to Riley's World. People, a fantastic morning. Fantastic morning. You know what I mean? After the result of Manchester City, and everybody who is anybody was on Arsenal that yes, Arsenal bottled it. Manchester City is now firmly in control, and all of them goodies and all of them bodies and all of them whatever is, you know what I mean, that there is. Arsenal enter the North London derby, and everybody know it's not a pretty, it's not a situation where you enter North London derby and you feel confident like you're just gonna run away with it, in spite of whatever crappy form, you know what I mean, the opposition is in, which is Tottenham. In spite of whatever form Tottenham is in, the North London derby is never ever a runaway bride situation. But guess what? Arsenal entered the North London derby knowing that 3 points is a must. And I'm telling you, the comments that I get, that Arsenal battling it and Arsenal going to lose it and Arsenal this and Arsenal ridiculous. You know what I mean? Ridiculous. Big up Toxic in the building. How you feeling, my bro? Big up your damn self. It's been crazy reading these comments and all of these things that they are saying. North London Derby. You know what I mean? No more North London Derby. That's Toxic telling us that Tottenham getting relegated. Damn. Morning, bro. We'll be going to gym soon, but I'll be listening. Big up yourself, man. Appreciate you passing through and being here all the time. Big up yourself. So, North London Derby. Arsenal went into the North London Derby knowing that they needed 3 points. They didn't want it. They needed 3 points. And Tottenham, with the new manager bounce, we didn't know what to expect. You know what I mean? The expectation was anonymous pretty much. You know what I mean? We were not sure what Tottenham we were going to see, you know? And based on the last result, we weren't even sure what Arsenal we going to see. It's a situation where Arsenal, time and time again, has been in some pretty position and throw away the lead, just like they did against Wolves. You know, can you imagine you chasing a title, lead leaguers chasing a title, and you are home, or you went away to the bottom of the table. I mean, relegation bound Wolves, and 3 points is a must. Get me? And the only thing you could do was take away 3 points from the game. You put yourself in a firm position. You went 1-0 and then you went 2-0 up. I mean, like, you weren't playing spectacular. But if you want to be champions, you got to know that even when you're not playing spectacular, you have to win your games. And Arsenal threw away a 2-0 lead and end up with a point instead of 3 points. Manchester City didn't make the same mistake with Newcastle. They went and they got the job done. They got 3 points. Doesn't matter how they played. It doesn't matter how they played. A win is a win and 3 points is a must. And the title race shifted momentum back towards Manchester City. Again, for the umpteenth time this season. And going into a North London derby was not the ideal situation when you need, or you definitely know that you need 3 points to move forward again. Because guess what? A North London derby is a fierce competition. It is a competition where it can swing either way. It is a competition where form goes out the window. And y'all know, when form goes out the window, anything can happen. In derbies, anything can happen because form goes out the window. It's a competition where teams are playing for the pride of the club, the pride of the fans. So, blood, sweat, and tears were supposed to be left on that field. In this North London derby, I'm afraid it wasn't so. it was a one-sided derby, as one-sided could be. The first half was okay. You know what I mean? Tottenham got a goal, which Declan Rice gifted. You know, and it's a rare mistake by Declan Rice, people. Declan Rice don't normally make those kind of mistakes. It's a silly mistake that Declan Rice don't really do. But nevertheless, he was punished for it. You know what I mean? And I said E because Declan Rice, just as Arsenal score, Declan Rice pointed to everybody. Focus. Focus. And he was the first one to lose focus and was punished. Individual performance was a key factor in this North London derby. We have the likes of Eberechi Eze, who hasn't showed up all season except for the North London derby, which he scored a hat-trick. And Eberechi Eze showed up again. Is it a situation that Eze probably just hate Tottenham, or he just love playing Tottenham? You know what I mean? Can he play them every week? Can Eze literally play Tottenham every week? This is the best performance. This performance to me was even better than the actual performance that he scored against Tottenham the first time. Eze in this game was playing ball. This is the Eze that we see driving at players. You know what I mean? Taking on players. Eze was involved in the game. He was in the number 10 position as well. You know what I mean? Just like he was in the first game. Odegaard was fit, but he was on the bench. It was a good call by Mikel Arteta. Good call by Mikel Arteta to give Eze the start. And come on. You remember Eze scoring an hat-trick against this team. No matter what's the situation, it's likely that you were going to think, I want to give him another shot at it. And he delivered fantastically with a brace. You know what I mean? With a brace. I don't know why he was sub. Personally, I would have let Eze stay on so he could get his hat-trick. You know, but Mikel Arteta subbed him. I guess he needed some game time in the legs of Odegaard. And because we do have Chelsea coming up, and I'm not sure Eze going to start in that one. The next player I want to talk about is Victor Gunman Gyökeres. Victor Gyökeres, this is officially the best performance Victor Gyökeres has performed in an Arsenal shirt. I mean, like, we get to put on the mask twice. And I'm not talking about the mask where you put on because he scored a Floops goal. Fantastic goal. The first one from outside the box, a fantastic goal. You know what I mean? These are the kind of goals that you want to see a striker scoring. These are the positions that you want to see a striker taking up and making use of these positions and scoring fantastic goals. And Victor Gyökeres did just that. Superb performance. Man of the match performance, by the way, because he was awarded man of the match for this game. Fantastic performance by Victor Gyökeres. Individual performance, as I say, Raya, the backline was awesome. You know what I mean? The midfield, Zubimendi, Saka was devastating throughout the game. He didn't score a goal, but he was devastating throughout the game. He missed a couple chances to me. You know, because you could see he got away clearly on the goalkeeper one-on-one. One of those chances was one of Eze goal. That ball somehow find its way back to Eze from a shooting position from Saka. And Eze made no mistake of it. You know, so fantastic North London derby. You know what I mean? Fantastic North London derby. North London forever. You know what I mean? That's a song that seems to be driving Tottenham fans crazy because they want to say they're the first one. They were in North London before. But guess what? It's okay. You can take the old situation of being in North London before. We are here now. All right? And we are running London. And on that note, our next opponent is none other than Chelsea. Chelsea, another one of the misfits in London. I call them misfits, you know what I mean? Because I think they're still trying to find themselves or blend in. They're trying to buy their way in. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to buy their way in. Chelsea is the misfits of London. Trying to buy them way in the whole situation. But 700 players I think them have on the books. Still can't find a proper starting 11. Alright. Big up, mom. Mom Chillum. Say, I'll snatch it from you. Hey, bro, big up yourself, mom Chillum. Big up yourself. I don't know what you're going to snatch, though, but big up yourself. You know what I mean? Because, as I said, you seem to be a Chelsea fan, so Chelsea runs London. Let us know what team you support. Let us know the team that you support in the chat and see. So, Arsenal is back. 7 points clear. Playing one game more than everybody else besides Wolves. If Arsenal had beaten Wolves, we would have been 9 points clear at the top of the table. This is what I'm trying to show people about making sure that our chances are taking our chances. That's what I'm talking about. We need to take our chances. Make sure that we put ourselves in a commanding position to do the damn thing. You know what I mean? That's what we need to do. But we messed up so much time this season. This league has been grateful to us. Manchester City has been hot and cold, and that's a good thing. Aston Villa, who was supposed to in the running, run out of gas. You know what I mean? Chelsea and Manchester United and Liverpool seem to be wobbling, right? And Tottenham, who is supposed to be a part of the Big Six, is battling relegation. So it is a situation where a lot of the teams that are supposed to be challenging are really cold, and the teams that are giving the challenges to the league, because I wouldn't say to Arsenal, to the league, are the mid-table teams and the ones that are facing relegation now. The Leeds, the Bournemouth, those are the teams that are making use of the opportunity that all the top teams are misfiring. You know what I mean? The Brentford, you know. So it's been a roller coaster ride. It's been a hell of a journey, you know. And Arsenal have been up and down just like every other team in the competition on that journey. But we go again. We go again. On to the next. As I say, our next game is Chelsea. We have one more game in the EPL this evening, and that will be the Manchester United versus Everton. A game that we will bring live here on the watch along. Big up Jake in the building. Big up Jake. Toxic Poor Spurs. They have a $1.2 billion stadium with 62,000 capacity. They'll have the best stadium in the EF. Stadium. Spurs will have the best stadium in the championship. Oh man. I mean, like, one of the biggest stadium. Where they gonna find people to fill that now? Where they gonna find people to fill that now? It's a situation where it's not looking good. Jake said I'm 50-50 on this league title. Hey, everybody have a right to be on the fence. As I said, Arsenal performance have been whack this season. You know what I mean? So there's no way, Jose, we can entertain a Arsenal performance like that and feel satisfied that we're gonna run away with the league. I don't see that. You know what I mean? I don't see that. We had high energy. We were, you know what I mean? We were pumped, we were energized, we were ready when Arsenal was doing the thing. Not playing well, but collecting those 3 points. 9 points, top at 1 point. You know what I mean? And we even saying to ourselves, let's go 15 points clear. You know what I mean? So we can relax. You know what I mean? But I guess that's us counting our chickens before they hatch. So look at the situation that we find ourselves in now. We find ourselves in such a sticky situation where we are saying to ourselves, what is really going on? You know what I mean? What is really actually going on? You know, and sometimes it's not. It's just human to be fearful. You know what I mean? And sometimes we are fearful based on the situation, based on uh, the situation that Arsenal put us in. You know what I mean? We just need to just win or agree our games. Jake said, "Yeah, agree. It will go the way it will go." I think he want to say all the way. Will be interesting to see. Very interesting to see. You know what I mean? Very, very interesting to see. Not that we wanted to go all the way. You know what I mean? This is a competition that we wanted to wrap up early. You know what I mean? The last couple times it go all the way, it didn't went in our favor. You know, it didn't went in our favor. So I'm not looking forward for it to go all the way. You know what I mean? Wanted to win it, wanted to end all of this early, as I said, so we could focus on the different competitions that we're in. We're in a League Cup final. We're in the Carabao Cup final. And yeah, we're going to play none other than Manchester City for that title. You know, the FA Cup, we're still in it up and running. And Champions League, we're still undefeated in the Champions League. So we're still pretty much firing on all cylinders in these competitions. And to be fair, the competitions, them other competitions, we're playing much better than we are playing now in the EPL. You know what I mean? We are playing way better than we're playing now in the EPL. So let's see. We have a way better farm. And some of like for instance the Champions League, the competitors are not English based mostly. You know what I mean? So the ball game, the style of play is different. I think it's more suited for Arsenal to attack. Back on this game, this Spurs game, this is the first time actually I think we've seen Arsenal attack all through the game. You know what I mean? Normally when Arsenal score a goal, we take our foot off the gas and allow the opponent to get themselves back into the game. Normally we score a goal just like we did with Wolves and we defend. And when we defend constantly, the opposition find a way to get themselves back in the game. But this wasn't so. You know what I mean? Arsenal seem to understand the assignment when it comes down to Tottenham. It's not Tottenham is facing relegation, people. You know what I mean? Everybody's beating up on Tottenham. So how is it that we want to win a league title and we are going to go to Tottenham Stadium and because it's a derby we're going to play like we're scared? No, we can't do them something. You know what I mean? No, we didn't do them something. You get me? So, yeah, it's nice. It's fantastic. Fantastic result. I mean, like, Arsenal fan base is happy right now. We're delighted. You know, we are delighted. We are delighted. It's a good day. If you're an Arsenal fan, waking up on this Monday morning, you should have all smiles on your face. I mean, like, we have had some rough days, man. The other day when Wolves draw against Arsenal, it was a rough day. It was a day that we got bantering all freaking day. You know what I mean? The bantering was real. This channel has it. You know what I mean? Come on, the Sharks on this channel don't play. You know what I mean? When Arsenal slip up, people, I'm telling you, I have to take some brave pill before I come live. You know what I mean? Because they're waiting. They're waiting just for banterism. You know what I mean? And I love it. You know what I mean? I love it. Big up my community. You know what I mean? I have a fantastic community over here. You know what I mean? I have a community that loves sports, that love football, that love football, that love to have fun. You know what I mean? I think I have one of the best community in the world ever. You know what I mean? These people just love to have fun. And that's why the banterism is so real and so nice over on this side. So big up the Riley's World community every single time. And I mean, thank you guys for being the driving force behind all of this. You know what I mean? Amazing, you guys are amazing. It's snowing outside again, guys. It is snowing outside again. Let me see if I can give you guys a peek. Hold on. don't think y'all gonna see. But it is snowing again. It is snowing again. Damn. Look at that, eh? It is snowing again. Today's my son's birthday, by the way. Today's my son's birthday again. You know what I mean? Big up Amir Riley. You know what I mean? Boy, big three today. Big three today. Big up Amir on his third birthday today. You know what I mean? Give a lot of trouble, like, wow. Trust me. But not complaining. It's his father's child. Yes, but the football is back again later on with Manchester United and Everton. As I said before, we'll be doing a watch along with that game. Happy birthday, little Riley. What y'all going to do? Appreciate that toxic. Appreciate that. That boy love heat. So anything we're gonna do gonna involve food. I mean, like lots of food for sure. That boy love to eat at his age. You know what I mean? So, yep. It's gonna be fun though. It's gonna be fun. For sure. Our next opponent, as I mentioned before, people, is Chelsea. I mean, Chelsea is somewhere outside the top four, I think, or just barely inside the top four. I don't have my other device to check it right now. I don't know. So, but they're somewhere there. They'll want to have a say on this title race as well. And it's a situation that we, as I said, it's us against the world. And we have to make sure that we win our games in order to win this competition. Pretty much everybody between us and Manchester City right now, anybody who win all their games win the league. That's pretty much it. We win all our games, we win the league. I think they win all their games, they win the league. You know what I mean? If we win all our games but draw the Manchester Arsenal game, Arsenal win the league with 2 points ahead still. You know what I mean? So anybody win all their games as of now, win the league. It's as simple as that. Just me doing YouTube. Said, do you think Celtic FC season of winning the league is gone? I'm not too sure, mate. I'm not too sure. I haven't checked up on the Scottish League in a second. You know what I mean? But Celtic is one of the giants in that competition. So if anybody can bounce back, I have to check the league to really make a proper statement on it. So I'll just leave it at I'm not sure what's going on over on that side, to be honest. But people, that's where it's going to be a wrap for me for today. You know, thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for making it Riley's World. Appreciate you guys a lot. Peace out.